Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Platinum, where today we are going to try and get more ribbons in Pokémon Platinum, and also try and find a shiny Yveltal in Pokémon Ultra Moon. But, turns out Super Dialga and Super Palkia were a little bit too strong, so my win streak here is currently 49, which is higher than my record of 41. That's Super Dialga's fault, it broke time. But we're back and able to try for 2 different ribbons. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try for different ribbons. And we'll start with singles. So, we know that we're going to have to fight Palmer at the end here. And we need to bring Emperor. So, just trying to come up with a strat. So, Palmer's going to have Cresselia, Heatran, and Regigigas. Who can deal with Cresselia? Honestly, Liloon's the only... Well, Liloon and Cuthbert are the only ones who have super effective moves against Cresselia. Do I really want to bring Cuthbert and Emperor? That doesn't sound like a recipe for success. Can Metagross learn Shadow Claw? Hang on, I need to look this up, because if Metagross can learn Shadow Claw, it might be worth teaching Primus Shadow Claw specifically for this. So let me just whip out this Diamond and Pearl Pokédex. Look at Metagross. Not looking good. Yeah, nope. Okay, only thing Metagross can learn that is super effective, or only things it can learn that are super effective against Cresselia are Pursuit, Fury Cutter, and Signal Beam. Those aren't going to really do it for me. Hey there, Califora! Yeah, I guess Primus is mostly there to just not get taken out by Cresselia, maybe? Can probably put him in first. And Latios remains a great pick, and I guess that leaves Emperor last, so let's give this a shot, see how it works. Whether it be work or play, I'm with my Pokemon all day. Rancher Vern. Okay, let me find Vern here. Go. So for this Drifblim, I mean, we're gonna Ice Punch it. That much is obvious. But do I have to really care? It has Explosion, but other than that, Shadow Ball and Silver Wind are just neutral damage against Metagross, so we should take those just fine. Cool, the Lax Incense kicked in. And hopefully that's Goodbye Balloon. Yep, Goodbye Balloon. And here's Aftermath, I'm sure. Oh, no Aftermath. Interesting. Okay, Rhydon. Ice Punch is only neutrally effective against that, and it might try and use a ground move on me, which would be bad. So we're swapping out to Latios. Yep, that's an Earthquake. And I just realized I didn't look at this Rhydon's moves. It's got Quick Claw, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, and Horn Drill. Okay, Mega Horn is a little scary. As is Horn Drill if I do not take this thing out. I did not take this thing out, so Mega Horn's gonna hurt. Mega Horn's gonna hurt a lot. Mega Horn's gonna one-shot. Okay. That's unfortunate, giving up my Latios. Especially when the opponent has a Quick Claw and I do not have priority. Let's play it safe, use Earthquake. Just going for a 100% accuracy move. Glad its Quick Claw didn't kick in. If it did, we would have lost Primus, and okay, Earthquake's not going to help against that thing. Really? You're using Focus Blast instead of a fire move. And what's more, you're hitting with it? What game am I even playing? Oh, that's a bad crit to take. So, I believe we have lost this battle. Because the best we can do is neutral damage. Whereas it can absolutely do super effective damage. So, may it miss, and may our Zen Headbutt score a KO. It just landed 2 Focus Blasts in a row. Seriously, what game am I even playing? Well, hey, we won the battle. Barely. Oh, hey, it's Uho guy. Rocky. Hiker Rocky. Yep. I've seen Rocky many a time. If I'm not mistaken, he is our most frequently faced trainer. Alright, so this Gastrodon I don't have any specifically good answers for. But it's got a Shell Bell with Waterfall, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Fissure, so let's bring in someone who levitates over half of its moveset. Then we'll get a little bit of setup in. I know this setup doesn't help us survive its attacks, but its low accuracy sure does. Okay, no crit, please. Thank you. So that's the Gastrodon dealt with, because it's gone now. And we have a wonderful +1 Latios sitting here, which is nice. Okay, Doug Trio. Those things are fragile as heck, but they're also fast. So, Latios, please survive this. Nope. Of course it got a crit. And it is super effective against both things that I can send out, which is not ideal. But then again, its only ground move is Fissure, so at least we've got that going for us. It's got a Razor Claw increasing its crit rate. But it's also going down absolutely to that Ice Punch to the face. And Dawnfan in back. Okay, another thing weak to Ice Punch. Glad we're locked into that. I'm glad its Lax Incense didn't kick in. Okay, if we survive this Earthquake, we win, probably. And if we don't, then Emperor can still take this home. Okay. I am the fan club division manager. Bring your best to bear. Okay, gotta ride on out front. My first instinct is Meteor Mash. Let me just confirm that that's not a terrible idea. Okay, this is the same ride-on that we've faced already today. Quick Claw, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, and Horn Drill. So we Meteor Mash it, and that should just get rid of it, because Metagross Stab Meteor Mash with Choice Band does damage. Rapidash, on the other hand, Metagross is going to flee from. This one's got Flare Blitz, Mega Horn, Double Edge, and Hypnosis. With a Chesto Berry for some reason. Really would have liked to see a KO there. And we did, just from the wrong side. Alright. Well, we've still got Emperor and Primus. And Emperor can likely get rid of this Rapidash. Especially if it misses with Flare Blitz. I'm gonna assume that was probably Bright Powder. What is Flare Blitz's accuracy? Yeah, 100%. That was Bright Powder. Okay, and let's see if we can get a Thunder Punch off on this here Charizard, who still hits with Focus Blast. We haven't seen a Focus Blast miss today. And we've seen 3 Focus Blasts. This is highly unusual. Alright, miss with your next Focus Blast and we win. Nice. So, out of the 4 Focus Blasts we've seen, 1 has missed. We are exactly on odds. We're not here for a long time, so let's make it a good time. Helene. Well, we earthquake the electrode. We outspeed the electrode? What? In what world? It's got a focus sash, though. Oh, it's using Mirror Coat. Focus sash, Thunderbolt, Signal Beam, Explosion, and Mirror Coat. So now it's probably going to explode, I would imagine. Or it's going to Thunderbolt us, okay. If I was an Electrode with 1 HP and Explosion, I would use Explosion. Just being honest here. Licky up next. This Licky has Lax Incense. Lax Incense. Body Slam, Power Whip, Earthquake, and Explosion. I don't like that Earthquake. But I don't want to switch Latios in on a potential Explosion. So I guess we just Earthquake, and if Metagross goes down to a return Earthquake, so be it. Okay. So now we need that Lax Incense to not trigger. Oh, wow. So we actually got 2 more chances. Well, 1 more chance for Metagross and then 1 chance for Latios. Basically, the goal was to have this thing go down before it go boom. And Porygon 2. I don't like that I just gave it a special attack boost. We're just gonna Earthquake again. Get some damage on there. It's got Lumberry, Tri-Attack, Signal Beam, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam. And that should be the end of Metagross. Yep. But Metagross is the slowest thing on our current team. And there is 0 chance that we do not KO this thing before it gets both of the remaining Pokemon. In fact, this Brick Break should do it. All right. Oh, hey, it's Avalanche of Moves guy. We sure do get a lot of repeat trainers, but then again, there aren't really that many different trainers available. Like, let's see, what our current streak is 43 to 49, which means that there is a grand total of 40 trainers who could be sent out to battle us for these first 6. And considering how many attempts we've made, what's this Hippowdon got? I didn't bother checking what the shield or Bastiodon had, but that clearly didn't matter. This Hippowdon has a White Herb, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, and Fissure. I don't like the Fissure. I also don't like the Ice Fang, but I expect we'll be seeing either Fire Fang or Fissure. So let's swap in for Latios. And we have definitely one-shot a Hippowdon before. Let's see if we can do so again. Okay, we definitely weren't one-shotting Hippowdon with that. I don't remember what we were one-shotting it with, but I just remember having one-shot a Hippowdon. Maybe we had Calm Minds or something. Or maybe I was using a different Pokemon. Either way, it's gone now. And we still have all three of our Pokemon against whatever this last thing is going to be. A Rhyperior. With a Focus Sash, as well as Horn Drill, Avalanche, Payback, and Counter. Well, let's break that sash. And now both of our remaining Pokemon have moves they can use that will be super effective, so I do believe we have this in the bag. Do I Earthquake or do I risk a Meteor Mash? I risk a Meteor Mash. I like Meteor Mash. Honestly, that probably wasn't the smartest play. There might have been a 10% chance there that we just lose. Okay, last opponent between us and Palmer. Oh, and it's not cut out for battling kid, who apparently doesn't realize that they can just stop at any time. Okay, this Starmie has an Expert Belt with Surf, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. Let's go ahead and Earthquake it, because that's all I can do that's neutrally effective with Metagross. And hopefully that just gets rid of it, because we can't take another one of those Surfs. Alright, goodbye Starmie. Ninetales. That thing outspeeds Primus, doesn't it? Hang on. Ninetales, yeah, speed 100, absolutely, it outspeeds Primus. So, I believe we swap over to Latios, because this thing has Flamethrower, Extrasensory, Energy Ball, and Calm Mind, so it is incapable of hitting Latios for neutral damage. As for its held item, it's got a Pasho Berry, which reduces water damage, so it is a complete non-issue. And since this thing only has special attacks, oh, dueling Calm Minds. I'm going to Calm Mind until it doesn't. Which we're both really putting all our eggs in the basket of hope the other guy doesn't crit. Because as soon as one of us crits, the other one is gone. Because crits only ignore defense boosts, not your own attack boosts. So don't crit with this flamethrower. Just don't. Good. Okay. So we're at +1 relative to them. Again, do not crit. But even if it does, Emperor could have cleaned this up. Because I do believe Emperor outspeeds this Ninetales. Could be wrong, though. I don't know Electabuzz's exact speed stat. I just know Electabuzz fast. And now, as long as we outspeed this Pinsir, which shouldn't be hard, I don't believe it survives all the Calm Mines we have. And that is a ticket to Palmer. Which will hopefully be the last time we see Palmer. Alright, let's see your Cresselia. Heatran first. Okay, so it's not a fixed order. On the one hand, that's kind of good. On the other hand, this Heatran is absolutely going to try to roast Primus. Okay, so this Earthquake will get the Heatran down to 1 HP. Thus nearly eliminating what is probably the biggest threat. The problem is it's the biggest threat to specifically my Metagross, which I would really like to keep. But, just miss. Nice. RNG likes us today. So, Heatran down. I am going to have to swap out Metagross if we see Cresselia. But we see Regigigas. Okay, that's actually probably the best thing he could have sent out. For us. Because Choice Band Earthquakes are going to do a decent amount to a Regigigas. Especially when they crit. And sure, it's going to Earthquake back, and it's not going to be just a little love tap. This is still a Regigigas, even if it's still in the effects of slow start. But that Regigigas is now gone. We only have Cresselia left to get to, and we've got a full party to do it. But I am going to have to switch out Primus because Cresselia levitates. So, let's go to Emperor. And this Cresselia, as usual, has Psychic, Ice Beam, Signal Beam, and Moonlight. And clearly it's not capable of doing too much damage to Emperor. Let's just go for Thunder Punches. Get damage in, hopefully get a para. Not getting a lot of damage in, but looks like we get to stick around for one more turn. Would have liked to see more than just the one, but what are you gonna do? Please paralyze. Nope. Alright, so now we've got Latios. So if I Calm Mind, we're basically banking on the Cresselia not getting crits, which it has gotten before. But let's still give it a shot. If we can get a couple Calm Minds in without getting crit, then we might be able to do some significant damage here. Okay. Now I'm going to start throwing Dragon Pulses. It might be smarter to throw Thunderbolts and hope for Paras, because that would make it easier for Metagross to win. But the damage differential might also matter. But then again, it's probably the safer play to go for Thunderbolts. Because if we get a Para, then that means Metagross has a much easier time cleaning up. But it looks like if I had gone for a Dragon Pulse, 2 Dragon Pulses would have gotten the KO. We can survive one more Ice Beam if it doesn't crit. Let's Dragon Pulse. Ooh, so close. Hey, we're surviving the Ice Beam because it's not coming. So I think that was a health negative turn. Oh, never mind. Yes, Califor, the new trailer for Wilds was today. We got to see 2 new monsters revealed, as well as 2 returners. Though one of the new monsters revealed was only shown in like 2 seconds of gameplay footage. Didn't even get a name for it. But we got to see the monster from which the Switch Axe gear that we have seen was made. This Cresselia is scared. How much PP does Moonlight have? 5. So I can't use too many more of those. We've seen 3. I really should have been using Thunderbolt by this point. But nah, if I was using Thunderbolt, this thing would have been gaining more health per turn. So that's 4 Moonlights. It's only got 1 more Moonlight to use. Well, Califor, there's a chance that you'll be able to run Wilds at a at least more decent frame rate once they actually have the optimizations in. I really do hope that they release a benchmark tool like they've said they're considering doing. Because the beta is not an accurate benchmark. Because, again, they've made optimizations since they made the build for the beta that aren't going to be reflected even in the second round beta. Alright, so this Cresselia is out of Moonlight. So as long as we survive, we win. Behold, a victory. Palmer defeated for the final time in this challenge. Wait, there's a Wilds benchmark out right now? Benchmark? I'll have to check that out. And I've got my ribbons updated. And let's just confirm that a certain Electabuzz has got its great ability ribbon, because I wasn't paying attention to the text on screen. That's great ability ribbon. So yeah, we are done with the singles battle tower. Okay, so for double battles, we go with Latios and Primus. And then for what comes behind them, that is up to choice. And we're going to go with Lealoon and Cuthbert. I live in the woods. You know, I'm a camper. What is your name, camper? Camper Freddy, okay. Pulls from the same Pokemon pool as Camper Andre did. I don't like that that's two psychic, or not psychic types, two dark types. The things that are good against psychic types. I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Pulse the Umbreon and Earthquake the both of them. Okay, Umbreon's got Bright Powder. Don't like that the Houndoom overheated by outspeeding Primus. That is bad. White herb to get that back. Okay, this is actually incredibly bad for us. Like, of all the Pokemon he could have brought, this specific pair is super effective against my entire team. So if I bring Cuthbert out, it gets absolutely roasted. But I think Cuthbert's still my best choice. And then we can Dragon Pulse the Houndoom. And we can Brick Break the Houndoom. That'll get rid of the Houndoom. Which will still leave the Umbreon, as well as two other Pokemon in back. Which is problematic. Oh, it's not trying to incinerate Cuthbert. It's a shame. I was thinking that Cuthbert's Focus Sash would actually get to come into play. But no, there is almost no way at this point that we win this battle. So that doesn't do a lot of damage, but it sure does break a Focus Sash. Okay, Bronzong at least Cuthbert can hit for neutral. So can Leoloon. But that Umbreon is much more dangerous here, so I think... Leoloon has choice specs, so we need to pick her move carefully. So I think that means we're going to Thunderbolt the Umbreon, as well as Brick Break it. No, why Brick Break it? X-Scissor. X-Scissor, I'm an idiot. A doofus. Well, hopefully Thunderbolt and Brick Break are enough, but this is an Umbreon. Those things are bulky. X-Scissor could have done it with a crit. Without a crit, I don't know. But the fact that it's using Curse is potentially saving us from that mistake. Just gonna make sure the Umbreon is gone before it can actually put that Curse to work. Okay. And hopefully we get a nice crit here. That would be lovely. Nope. And that's goodbye Leoloon. So Cuthbert now has to solo 2 Pokemon. I don't know that that's going to happen unless... Yeah, Politoed is not going to go down in one shot. Unless... Nope. Okay, and we're eating that Hydro Pump, and that's not going to be good for us. So yeah, we are losing this battle. Yep. We do not survive this. Why did he have to have 2 dark types, one of which was a fire type, in the lead? If they were separate, I probably could have taken that without too much trouble, but the both of them together was a problem. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save real quick, because I feel some technical difficulties coming on. Uh-oh, technical difficulties. My audio is gone. And you know what else is gone? The video feed for specifically Pokemon Platinum. Oh no, these technical difficulties. Why do I have so much trouble with streaming a DS game? Oh no, it's so bad. I wish that I was better at being a streamer and stuff, but dang, it's tough. At least I can full screen the feed from Pokemon Ultra Moon so that we have something to look at in more than just a small corner of the screen. But yeah, this is a thing. My team is not super set up for doubles, so like it can be rough, especially with as many repeated weaknesses as the Pokemon that I'm using have. But good news, I'm firing up my Super Palkia and Super Dialga. So we're getting right back to 49 real quick. Breaking time and space to do it, but... I mean, I still have to win the actual battles anyway, so... Just getting to 49 doesn't just give me the ribbons, it gives me the ability to go for the ribbons again. Okay, my technical difficulties are almost over. And there we go. Technical difficulties resolved. Hang on. Let me just confirm. Yep. Win streak of 49. And let's go in having not learned a single thing. Because dang it, this can work. Oh, it's this kid again. Are they going to open with the same two Pokemon? Please no. Please no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, we have a better plan this time. That plan is Dragon Pulse the Houndoom and swap Primus out for an early Cuthbert, I guess. Because Cuthbert at least has things. The Focus Sash. Hey there, boy chick. I don't know what you mean, how much are Steam cards? You mean like the cards that you get from playing the games? Those are free as far as I'm aware. Like, I've never gone on the marketplace and bought any or anything like that. And if you mean like Steam gift cards, they cost the amount of money that they say on them, and I have nothing to do with their sale. Okay. Dragon Pulse on the Houndoom will take it out. X-Scissor on the Umbreon will at least do damage. And we have lost no Pokemon so far. And we've still got a full HP Metagross, which means we're in a much better position than we were the last time this camper slaughtered us. Is that a crit? It's not a crit. But that is goodbye Latios. Interesting. Would have expected them to take the Cuthbert KO, but then again, it's probably better strategy to take out the Latios. Let's bring out... Will they have Bronzong again? If so, who do I use? Primus likely can't hit Bronzong. Unless it's not a Levitate Bronzong. I'll bring out Leoloon. Yep, that's Bronzong. Heat-proof Bronzong, so it doesn't levitate. That's fantastic information to get. Let's go ahead and Thunderbolt it while we Bullet Punch the Umbreon. And if we get a Para and it can't move, then that would be fantastic. If we can keep Cuthbert for one more turn. Ooh, nice crit. Nope, Cuthbert's gone. Keeping Cuthbert for one more turn would have let us potentially withdraw Lealoon and reset her move. But then again, this Politoed is weak to Thunderbolt, and both of these Pokemon are susceptible to Earthquake, but I don't want to use it while Lealoon is still here. Lealoon is faster than Primus. Do I just Earthquake anyway? Because Earthquake's the only thing I've got that does neutral damage to Bronzong, but then again, Bronzong is so low on HP that I don't have to do neutral damage to it. But Zen Headbutt is the only other thing I can use that does neutral damage to Politoed, and that's quad resisted by Bronzong. Does that matter? Do I Zen Headbutt the Politoed and then just hope that Lealoon survives into the next turn? I think I do. There's a Quick Claw. We don't like to see that. Of course, it's got a berry to reduce electric damage. And there's a Hydro Pump on Lealoon, who probably does not survive it. Should have done Earthquake. Should have done Earthquake. Hopefully my decision to Zen Headbutt instead of Earthquake doesn't cost me the battle. Okay, Politoed's gone, so we just need Zen Headbutt to take out Bronzong before Bronzong can take out Primus. That shouldn't be too tall of an ask, unless we miss a whole lot. And this Bronzong has Zen Headbutt, Iron Head, Earthquake, and Explosion. I don't know why it didn't Earthquake. But it's probably using it now. Or not. I think this thing's just an idiot, is what's going on. Of course we flinched. Of course it got another Quick Claw. Watch it Earthquake now and get a KO. Or Iron Head again. Okay. Don't flinch. That Bronzong was surprisingly annoying. But we got through here. I'm no green thumb at growing berries. Raising Pokemon is where I shine. Tyron. So, I spy one Pokemon that is weak to ground, and one Pokemon that, between Dragon Pulse and Earthquake, probably won't survive into the next round either. Please no crit. Good. Alright, now we've got a fairly significant lead. I don't like seeing us slacking. Not when we don't have Protect. But, let's see, what does this slacking have? Giga Impact, Earthquake, Hammer Arm, and Shadow Claw. So it can take basically whatever KO it wants. But that Gallade is probably my main concern right now, because fast. And it can still do damage if it survives a turn. Probably should have done Psychic instead of Dragon Pulse. That might have lowered its special defense, but whatever. And Shadow Claw on the Latios, thankfully after the Latios went. So, Primus still has a chance to get an Earthquake in here. I mean, it's got to survive a Night Slash, but that's neutral damage against physical defense. Now we've got the minor issue of Primus being locked into Earthquake. Okay. With only Slacking left, I am perfectly willing to swap Primus out for Cuthbert. Of course, Leoloon had to trace Truant. That's right. Oops. That's a bit of an issue, but it's an issue for future me. Let's go ahead and swap in Cuthbert so that we're not earthquaking our own Pokemon. Get a Psychic in, do some damage. Or just pick up the KO, that works.
Pokemon are Pokemon, no matter how tough, weak, cute, or scary.
Yep, that's true. Pokemon are in fact Pokemon. Wailord and Yanmega. Okay. I believe we Thunderbolt the Whale and Ice Punch the Bug. Also, I didn't pay attention to who this was. But whatever, I guess we're just going at this with low information. Only the information that the game itself gives us. Wow. Did not expect that to pick up a one-hit KO. Okay. That's not ideal, but this Ice Punch should take care of the Yanmega. Good. Don't gotta worry about it speeding up. That Hydro Pump will hurt, but shouldn't KO. Let's bring in Leoloon. Pokemon Breeder Zoria. Okay, now I can get more info. And we can go ahead and get rid of the whale. Wait, no, not with Thunderbolt. With Energy Ball. Just in case. And we can Ice Punch the Claydol. This Claydol knows Earthquake. And is using it. So that's probably goodbye Primus. That might also be goodbye Leoloon. No, it's not goodbye Leoloon. So, Leoloon gets to stick around, but she is now forever locked into Energy Ball. Hopefully, whoever comes out next doesn't resist it. They resist it. Okay, we now have a quite major problem in that I don't have many options for hitting Magnezone. I've got Brick Break. Do I X-Scissor the Claydol first to make sure it's gone? I think I do. But then... Hang on. I need to strategize. Claydol... What is its special defense like? That actually matters here. 120. Okay, yeah, we X-Scissor the Claydol and try and get rid of it. Unfortunately, that leaves the Magnezone unchecked right now. Okay, X-Scissor was the right call. Would have been even more of a right call if it happened sooner. So this is probably going to come down to Cuthbert versus Magnezone. One-on-one. Yeah, this is going to be Cuthbert versus Magnezone one-on-one. And this Magnezone has Bright Powder, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Tri-Attack, and Signal Beam. So, good news, neutral damage is the best it can do to Cuthbert. Bad news, it can do a lot of neutral damage. And also it has Bright Powder. I wish we resisted Thunderbolt. Oh no, we need to survive 2 more turns. I don't think that's happening. We're not even surviving 1. Okay. So that's a loss. But we did get our streak past 50, which might be enough. Yay! So we actually only need to win 1 battle after our use of Super Dialga and Super Palkia. So let's just check the ribbons here so I can confirm that that ribbon is the double ribbon. Yep, that is the double ability ribbon. So we just got that on Lealoon, Cuthbert, and Primus. So give me just a moment. And I will get our ribbons updated. There we go. And now I feel some technical difficulties coming on, so let's save. Oh no, technical difficulties. But hey, at least we've got Yveltals. Sure would be nice if we got a shiny Yveltal one of these days. I feel like this is the second longest hunt we've had so far. I don't think it's beaten Landorus yet, but I feel like it's getting close. But I haven't really been keeping track of how many streams I've been hunting this thing for. I just know Landorus took 10 streams. Anyway, Super Palkia and Super Dialga are doing their work. They are tearing through this battle tower like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate. This seems like a good time to do it. Nothing like water, am I right? Okay, I do believe that Super Palkia and Super Dialga are done. Yes, yes indeed they are. So, time for the double battle room again. As usual, we will start with Latios and Primus, but then we'll go Suicune and Emperor, because Emperor's the only one who still needs a ribbon. Oh, is this going to be the same exact kid with the same exact team? If so, I might just throw this match. It's the same kid. And probably the same team. Okay. Because I don't want to fight the same people all the time. So I'm going to forfeit this match. And I think if I start a new streak, it should get us on different RNG for the streak. It does mean that I'll have to have technical difficulties again, but I'll at least have different things going on. You probably can't tell, but I can see right down to your pores. That's kind of creepy, dude. Beat this guy, then retire, then have technical difficulties, and that should get our RNG reset so that we get a different opponent. Has that guy down in 4 moves. I know it saved just there, but I feel a lot better when I do a manual save, so we're going to do a manual save before I have technical difficulties and once again invoke Super Palkia and Super Dialga. Oh no, technical difficulties. But don't you worry, folks, I have a feeling that all of my technical difficulties are going to go away the moment I'm done getting Battle Tower ribbons. And in the meantime, we still have Yveltals. All right. Super Palkia and Super Dialga are now at work. Shame that these technical difficulties are happening so you can't see them just absolutely slaughtering the battle tower, but they're doing it. In fact, it looks like I've already gotten halfway to my streak of 49 again. And now we're like 3/4 of the way to that streak. Dang, these Pokemon sure do work fast. But I suppose that's what happens when you have absolute dominion over space and time. Okay, we've made it back to our streak. Now I just need to confirm that the technical difficulties are in fact over. And get my 3DS reconnected to my streaming software. Hey, look, technical difficulties are over. We've got footage again. Hopefully we get a different challenger this time, so that I have to make less informed decisions and have more fun and more of a legitimate challenge. Okay, someone new. Wanna? Sure. Battle Girl Eve. So, that Toxicroak is going to have a bad time. And ideally, so is this Breloom. Incidentally, that could have been any one of 3 different Toxicroaks, and I will never know which one it was. And it spored my Metagross. The worst thing it could have spored. A Charizard. Okay. So this is either a Sunny Day Charizard or not. There's 3 options. One of them has Sunny Day and Will-O-Wisp, along with Overheat and Solar Beam. The other 2 do not have those things. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of the Mushroom before it puts anything else to sleep. And I'll swap to Suicune in hopes that it's not the Sunny Day Charizard. You know, Breloom, focus punching works better if the whole other team is asleep. Nice unnecessary crit. Okay, Dragon Claw. So this is Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Crunch, and Dragon Claw. And it crit with Dragon Claw, of course. Let's go ahead and swap to Emperor, because at least he's not asleep. And we got an Arcanine. This also could be one of 3. And one of them has Sunny Day, Overheat, and Solar Beam. Hopefully this ain't that one. Anyway, let us Thunder Punch the Charizard and also Brine at the Charizard in case Thunder Punch doesn't take it out. Please survive that, Emperor. Also, this is not the Sunny Day Arcanine. But Emperor is not surviving that. Okay. That's a problem. Would be less of a problem if my Metagross was awake. But then again, both of these things outspeed my Metagross, so it's not like it would change much. Not liking that burn. But hopefully this Brine one-shots the Charizard. Nope. What a time to not have Surf, huh? So, we now know that this Charizard has Bright Powder. And this Arcanine is still one of 2. With no way for me to tell which one it is. But let's get rid of the Charizard. And that's probably goodbye Metagross. Be cool if Metagross survived it, honestly. Because that means that they both go into Metagross, which means I have less to worry about. Nice. Okay, so Suicune just has to survive 1 attack from the Arcanine now. And Brine has got its condition met to do double damage. So yeah, we just have to survive 1 Burn Tick and 1 attack from Arcanine. And then we win this. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, Thunderfang makes it a little harder. But hey, we lived. So that was a Salackberry Arcanine, but it never got low enough to eat its berry. So that's a streak of 50 for Emperor. But I'm going to keep going and see if I can win this set. Oh, hey, it's Fan Club Division Manager guy. We've battled him before. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a Psychic on the Poliwrath. And Primus is probably going to take an Earthquake or something here, isn't he? Hang on, what does this Swampert have? It's got a Rindo Berry, reducing grass damage. Earthquake, Aqua Tail, Avalanche, and Mirror Coat. Maybe it's Mirror Coating. Let's try an Earthquake. Focus Punch isn't really going to do you very much good. Not when I've got my Latios using Psychic on you and my Metagross using Earthquake on your whole team. Also, apparently we needed that Earthquake to pick up this KO on the Poliwrath. Hey, it mirror coated. Don't like hail. I just don't. So I know the Swampert's got Mirror Coat. But it's going to have to survive both this Psychic and this Earthquake in order to actually use it. And thus, can I be assured that we are not going to eat a Mirror Coat here? You know, it's actually kind of interesting that since the doubles battles pull from the same pool of trainers with the same pool of Pokemon as the singles battle tower, their teams are not adapted for double battles, just like mine. We're actually on relatively even footing regarding how set up for double battles specifically we are. Which definitely helps me out. Let's go ahead and toss a Psychic on that Weezing while Metagross runs away. I guess Emperor does have a super effective move to use against Abomasnow. Goodbye, Weezing. And I don't believe that Abomasnow has any chance of getting through our entire party here. Or the entire rest of our party, rather. Especially not when it's got Brick Breaks and Meteor Mashes coming its way.
I'll deliver defeat to you elegantly and speedily.
I don't believe we've seen this guy before. What a pair to open with. Latios is in grave danger here. But it's also faster than either of those things. Let's see. Houndoom has a Focus Sash with Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Reversal, and Endure. So actually, Latios isn't in as much danger as I thought. Let's go ahead and Dragon Pulse the Houndoom, and since it doesn't have Overheat or anything, I think Primus can actually survive a Fire Fang, so let's just Earthquake. Okay, we can't survive a Fire Fang and a Fire Punch. Also, that Tyranitar is faster than... Oh, it's got a Choice Scarf. No wonder it's faster than my Latios. Okay, I don't think Primus survives this, but there's a chance? Nice. So this Earthquake takes out the Houndoom and at least harms the Tyranitar. The Tyranitar, which is now locked into Fire Punch. Oh, no, okay, no. I was like, wait, did the Houndoom survive? But no, it did not. It had a Focus Sash, not Bright Matter. The sash was already broken. Okay, Magma Zone. Wish we had a good ground type move in the rest of the party to use on that, but we don't. And Tyranitar is absolutely going to pick up the KO on Primus before we can pick up the KO on it. But we'll just let it take Primus, because we don't want to swap in anyone else. And that's goodbye, Tyranitar. And Magma Zone gets to do what it's going to do. Iron Head. Interesting choice. Oh. Iron Head is that Magma Zone's only attacking move other than Explosion. Iron Head, Explosion, Swagger, and Psych Up. It is a Swagger, Psych Up Magma Zone. What an interesting choice. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of this Lapras before it starts sheer colding and horn drilling my entire team. Because I'm willing to bet that's the things it knows. Yep. Oh no, it's sheer cold Perish Song. Sing and Confuse Ray. So yeah, we need to get rid of that thing ASAP. Because if it uses Perish Song, we actually have a problem. Nice Para. No KO yet. Also nice Para. Back in the day when Static could actually paralyze a Steel type. Oh. I guess nice Lumberry break? So who was it that got confused just now? I think it was Emperor. Well, let's get rid of the Lapras, because we do not want it sticking around. And then get some damage on this Magma Zone. I wish my Latios could actually hit the Magma Zone for neutral damage. Thank you for not hurting yourself, Emperor. Thank you for surviving that lot. Oh, never mind. Well, it actually doesn't really matter so much that Suicune is all I have left, because this Magnezone doesn't have any electric moves. If it had Thunderbolt, I'd be a lot more concerned. We're just gonna get through here with Brick Breaks and Brines. Thank you, Emperor, for snapping out of confusion. And now Brine gets to actually do its full damage. And there we go. Nice crit. You get to be the best by working harder than everyone else. I think I've seen this guy once before. Boris. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Okay. Latios will Psychic the Wheezing while Metagross Meteor Mashes the Granbull, even though it's too early for that to do super effective damage. Granbull's got a Life Orb with Earthquake. That can be nasty if it doesn't go down to this Meteor Mash. But it does go down to this Meteor Mash, so we're good. Kangaskhan. And Cradily. Okay, let's Psychic the Kangaskhan and Meteor Mash the Cradily. Now this Psychic won't get rid of the Kangaskhan, but it'll at least do damage. And that's probably goodbye Latios. And now we only have Kangaskhan left, and I don't see how a Kangaskhan locked into Outrage is going to get through both of these, as well as Emperor and back. Especially when Outrage targets randomly and hits Primus. Zero chance it gets through Primus with Outrage.
Aren't you the cutest guest? You can expect the best service from me.
Waitress Kathy. A Frostlass and a Ambipom. Interesting combination. So, Latios is actually somewhat fearful of that Frostlass, so we're going to Psychic it as well as Meteor Mash it. Hey, it's a good thing we weren't going for Ambipom. I didn't even look to see that the Ambipom had Protect before making that decision. Oh, nice crit. I guess Meteor Mash is getting protected. There are worse ways a turn could go, though. And hey, we're locked into Meteor Mash when there is now an Abomasnow on the field. Hey guard, I am doing well. Hope you are too. We have technically already earned the ribbon that we are currently working towards in the doubles tower. Seriously, double protect Ambipom? But I'm keeping this up to see if I can't just win the set for personal pride reasons, I guess. Yeah, there's only one more set of Battle Tower ribbons that I can get without involving another game at this point. So, yeah, we're pretty close to being done with Platinum. Okay, let's once again try and put a Psychic on the Ambipom while Metagross puts a Meteor Mash on the Tauros. And of course, it Thunder Waves the Metagross. Of course. Oh, I see why this thing was using Protect all the time. This Ambipom knows Last Resort, Thunder Wave, Protect, and Fake Out. Can't you only use Last Resort when you're like all out of PP for your other moves? Oh no, you just have to have used all of your other moves at least once while on the field. Which means that since it didn't open with Fake Out, it can't use Last Resort. This Ambipom is incapable of doing damage. But it sure can protect. Though every time it protects, it's going to take hail damage. I think it's only got 2 turns maximum to live. Again with the double protect. Turn, step, turn, turn. I'll practice my dance steps while battling. Idle Coco here is the penultimate entry on the game's index of Battle Tower trainers. And she only has evolutions. So we are going to see 4 evolutions here from a pool of 7, but each of the 4 that we see will be from a pool of 4 variations of that one. So this could be one of 4 Leafeons and one of 4 Jolteons. So, yeah, let's see here. Half of the Leafeons are trained for physical defense, The other half are trained for speed. And these Jolteons, one of them is a mixed attacker and the other 3 are full-on special attack, which is... Why would you have a mixed attacking Jolteon? That seems weird. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop a Psychic on the Leafeon and an Earthquake on the Jolteon, but also the Leafeon. Nice miss with Thunder. Love to see it. Okay, it's the Sunny Day Leafeon. There's only one of those, so this one has Leaf Blade, X Scissor, Synthesis, and Sunny Day. No Solar Beam. Interesting. Then again, Leafeon is not a special attacker. Goodbye, Jolteon. Nice crit. And goodbye, Leafeon. Nice crit. Double crit Earthquake. That's like, what, just above a 1 in 400 chance? Okay, Umbreon and Flareon. So let's go ahead and Dragon Pulse that Umbreon and continue our Earthquaking. And we will never learn what that Flareon was. Umbreon, we might get some information. Okay, payback means it's one of 2. It's either Lefties or Bright Powder, so when we see whether or not it gets Lefties recovery, we'll know exactly which Umbreon it is. No Lefties, so this is the Bright Powder Umbreon, which means it's got payback, trump card, Curse, and Moonlight. Which... yeah, that Umbreon is not going to get through my entire team by itself. So we win. And guard, if this was Penny, we would have much better battle music. I'm one of a kind, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Charizard and Swampert. Let's go ahead and Thunderbolt the Charizard. I guess Ice Punch the Swampert. I was really hoping the Thunderbolt would get a one-shot. But at least this Flare Blitz will probably at least finish the job with recoil. Yeah, Primus killed the Charizard. That is definitely the thing that happened. We just used Explosion on the Charizard. Yup, you saw it happen. Okay. So we've got an Absol. Okay, that's mildly concerning. It does, in fact, know Night Slash. So I think we need to try and get rid of the Absol before we focus on the Swampert. The Absol is a bigger danger to my more important Pokemon. Please survive, Latios. Nope. Dang. Well, the Absol's gone now, but a bit late. Now we've got a Suicune and someone who is very much weak to ground. Okay. Let's go ahead and Brick Break the Lopunny. And then Brine the Swampert, I suppose. Feels weird that Lopunny is faster than anything else here. Also feels weird that Focus Blast hit. On today's stream, Focus Blast has had a greater than 75% hit rate. Yeah, Guard, I was pretty sure the crit didn't matter, but still not pleasant to see. 2 Focus Blast hits in a row. Congrats, Lopunny, you're beating the odds. We have seen 5 Focus Blast hits and 1 miss on today's stream. Nice miss with the Earth Power. Love to see it. Bright Powder coming in clutch. And now let's Ice Punch the Swampert and Brine the Swampert. Though the Ice Punch should be unnecessary because Brine is now doing double damage. And we got it below half health with 1 Brine, or with 2 Brines rather. So yeah, we win. And thus do we take the set. That is the double ability ribbon for Emperor, which means we are done with the doubles tower. I'm glad we could finish on a successful run through a set. Because that means that while I didn't do 42 to 49 on stream, I did do 49 to 50, I did 50 to 56 on stream. Which is effectively the same. I've proven I can hack it. Alright, so what do you have? Multi-battle rooms. I believe multi-battle is what I need. No. So, this is where things get a little tricky, because I need to win double battles with an NPC partner. And I need to get to a streak of 50 under those circumstances. And I think if we go Latios, Primus, and Suicune, we'll probably have our best chance. Oh, we can only enter 2 Oh. Oof. Well, I guess we go Latios, Primus. So yeah, this is double battles with an NPC partner, and we've got to win 50 of them. It's not going to be easy. It is argued that this is the hardest ribbon to get. Full stop. Okay. So, guard, you advise against picking Cheryl, huh? Gee, with all these choices available to me, hopefully I get more options in later runs. Thankfully, the first set is never hard. Hey, it's Pores guy again. You there. Don't look around now. Pay attention to me. Focus. So one guy says, I'm looking at your pores, and the guy next to him is like, hey, don't pay attention to anything else. Look at me. That is not a very pleasant combo of trainers. The good news is that while this is a hard ribbon to get, there is one strategy that makes it easier. And that is defeat all of one side. Because unlike in normal doubles battles, since this is a multi-trainer double battle, if one side goes down in its entirety, nothing gets to replace it. So you turn a full-on doubles battle into basically a 2-on-1. Not even basically, into actually a 2-on-1. Thankfully, we've got a Lumberry for that Dizzy Punch. Why did I Thunderbolt the Spinda instead of Psychicking it? Am I a fool? I was probably thinking like, oh, I'm locked into Thunderbolt now, guess I gotta. But I'm not locked into Thunderbolt. I can still Dragon Pulse. I can Psychic. I could have gotten rid of the Spinda. Oh, you gotta do the... But guard, if doing the other NPCs things unlocked them, then shouldn't I also have access to Riley? Well, we'll get through this set. I put this team together with my internet buddies. It took us all day. I was born unto rolling waves that washed me with the beach, my cradle. Upton and Layton, so it's the Tun-Tun team. Let's go ahead and Thunderbolt that Kabuto. Thunderwave's a little annoying, but we got a Lumberry for that. So I guess that means we should ditch the usual strat of try to kill one side so that we can get rid of that Voltorb before it Thunderwaves again. Yeah, I don't think a Riolu's going to be able to cause too much damage, so yes, let's Psychic the Voltorb. Get out of here, Voltorb. Ludicolo, you really got to use moves other than Double Team if you want to win. Snover's a bigger threat to me than the Riolu is, so it goes. So thus far from this Ludicolo, we have seen Leech Seed, Double Team, and Toxic. And Rain Dance. Okay. The Ludicolo is incapable of dealing direct damage. Yeah, Guard, it is very clear at this point why you advised against picking Cheryl. Means I'm effectively soloing these things. Thankfully, when they're all unevolved, it's not hard to solo them. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have access to Riley because he's still waiting to give me the Riolu egg. That would be kind of hilarious.
I have a packed lunch all ready, and of course I have some snacks. This microphone is what made me a star. It's my all and everything.
Okay, let's go ahead and Psychic the Flaffy so that it can't try and Thunderwave us. I guess it can survive. That's also an option. Ludicolo out here actually limiting the amount of incoming damage we can receive by nerfing Ponyta with Rain Dance. And it's a Swift Swim Ludicolo. I mean, this thing's built around recovering its HP with lefties and Leech Seed and doing damage with Leech Seed and Toxic. Should it not be Rain Dish instead of Swift Swim? Like, this Ludicolo's not only not good at the job of Battle Tower, but it's bad at its own job. It would be more survivable if it had Rain Dish instead of Swift Swim. It's not like it's using anything that requires it to go fast. Cheryl, get a better Ludicolo. Like, if you're gonna have Swift Swim, drop the Double Team and get Dive. Because, like, dive makes it so that actually half of attacks coming your way will miss, guaranteed. And swift swim makes it so that you dive faster than anyone can try and attack you. Like, and if you're underwater on the turn that rain wears off, then that's 2 turns where you're not getting hit. So yeah, if you're gonna use Swift Swim, Ludicolo, drop Double Team, get Dive. Do it. Don't suck. I think training Pokemon shares a lot of similarities with a marathon. You?
You're ever so lucky to get the chance to battle with me.
Well, of these two, the Snover is probably the bigger threat to my Latios. Thankfully, the Glameow faked out the Pokemon that wasn't going to contribute anyway. But I guess Ludicolo can contribute by getting rid of this hail. Nice crit. For future runs of this, I think it's probably better if I lead with Metagross. Because that way I at least have something to swap to for when its choice band becomes a hindrance. Yeah, I think that's the strat going forward, is lead with Metagross. Hey, Ludicolo, you want to be useful? Put a Leech Seed or a Toxic on that Cranidos. Or I guess you can Rain Dance. Though, actually, literally, if you had used any move other than Rain Dance, the Cranidos could have gone down this turn. This Ludicolo just chose specifically to allow the Cranidos to live another turn. Because if it didn't use Rain Dance, the hail would have kept going. Why is Glameow allowed to be faster than Latios? That feels wrong. Alright, Ludicolo, you better hope your double team lets you get missed by this earthquake. I mean, you resist it anyway, but still. Now I just have to really hope that whatever's behind that Glameow isn't immune to earthquake. Because if it is immune to Earthquake, then we have to rely on Cheryl for this win. And that would be not ideal. Okay, it's not immune to Earthquake. Hey, look at that. Ludicolo at least theoretically contributing damage, except it's not going to because this Earthquake takes out the Delcatty. It's the first time the whole battle that Ludicolo caused potential damage instead of removing potential damage from the opponent. This battle, that Ludicolo was worse than a liability. It was an active hindrance. Joint popping noises. Let me limber up for this. This is going out to all the ladies. Babes, I sing in battle for you. Well, sucks to be that Krogunk. Using Protect when you're not the Pokemon with a quad weakness to my stab. Yeah. I was super gonna target you that turn. Mm-hmm. Oh. Problem. Major problem. Actually enormous problem. I can put no damage on that Shedinja. I am incapable of harming it. And this Ludicolo, I don't believe, can harm it either. So, please have a Snover or a Hippopotas behind that Squirtle, please. Ludicolo. Come on. Actually, can Leech Seed? Right, because Wonder Guard only prevents attacking moves. It doesn't stop Leech Seed or Toxic. Well, that's goodbye, Latios. We will Zen Headbutt the fish. Cheryl, please stop using Double Team. Please. We have an issue here, and you're the only one who can solve it. And Double Team does not solve it. At least the Remerade's gone, so now we don't have to worry about her potentially choosing to Toxic or Leech Seed the fish instead of the Shedinja. And now there is actually nothing I can do to influence the outcome of this battle. Okay, Ludicolo, I know that Shadow Sneak just missed you because you had double teamed 3 times. But you're at 4 now. You do not need any more double teams. Use something that can cause damage. Half of your moveset will win this battle for us immediately. Stop double teaming. Please. Do something that does damage before this thing kills you. Okay, there we go. We win. Thank you. Just had to get that +5 evasion before dealing the 1 point of damage to win this. I didn't expect to see a Shedinja in the Gen 4 Battle Tower.
I have a ton more experience than you. What will you do about it? I'd like to take a break. No, we have to begin right away?
You could have asked to take a break before saying that you wanted to do the next battle. Like, between battles, they let you say if you want to take a rest. Okay, I believe my strategy is don't touch the Wobbuffet until you have to. Then again, it might use Perish Song, in which case I will have to. Wait, can Wobbuffet Perish Song? No, it can't. It's Destiny Bond that it can use. Alright, well, right side's easy to get rid of this time. Ah, yeah. Gotta make sure this Wobbuffet can't hit you. The strat for Wobbuffets is Calm Mind forever. Then one-shot them so that they cannot Mirror Coat you. It's a good strat. It's better than rolling the 50-50 on whether it uses Mirror Coat or Counter. Which, for whatever reason, remains a 50-50, even after you have shown that you are going to be using special attacks by using Calm Mind multiple times. Yeah, this here Latios is at +3 special attack, but who knows? Maybe that's just a front, and it's going to be using Dragon Claw. You never know, and that's why you got to cover your counters even after it has boosted its special attack with multiple Calm Minds. And meanwhile, this Ludicolo is just terrified of Wobbuffet. It has to make sure that the Wobbuffet cannot hit it. Seriously, Cheryl, use Toxic. Like, it really doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to one-shot the Wobbuffet as soon as I touch it. But don't just sit there double-teaming for an entire battle! Alright, here's +6 Calm Mind. It's way more than I need for the rest of this battle, absolutely. I probably could have attacked at +4. Oh, hey, look, it tried to Toxic. Yeah, probably could have gotten the KO at the +4, given that there had been a couple turns of Leech Seed damage, but still, we're at +6 now. Taking no chances with this Wobbuffet. Goodbye, Almanite. Or I guess you can use Protect, that's fine. Just gonna make it take another turn. At least I don't have to watch the double team animation. Good job failing your double Protect. Yeah, when this set's over, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Just given the time. But next time, I guess we'll go unlocking additional partners so that we don't have to get saddled with Cheryl again. So, last battle of the stream. Youngster, what's most important is to never give up. To get this far, I had to make sacrifices. Many, many sacrifices. How many sacrifices do you really have to make to get into the first set of Battle Tower? Okay, let's get rid of that Ninjask before it speeds up. Not a huge fan of this Dusclops being here. For exactly this reason. I mean, I guess it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. It's a Dusclops, but still. I don't like when things can hit my Latios for super effective damage. That scary face effectively took away Ludicolo's Swift Swim. I don't like that my Latios is slow now. course, Ludicolo missed the Toxic, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Yeah, missing just saved us an animation. Nice. Good job, Ludicolo. And Sudowoodo in back. So we have won our first set, because even if it survives this round, we have a Metagross in back with a Meteor Mash with that Sudowoodo's name all over it. But no, Sudowoodo doesn't even survive long enough for that. And we've made it through our first set of the multi-battle tower. I'll do one more Yveltal check. And of course it's not shiny. Alright, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks folks for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I will be back on Thursday for, hang on a sec. I actually need to confirm something. I will be back on Thursday for a game. Hang on. Google saved me. I'll be back on Thursday for more Pokemon Platinum because while Thursday is when beta round 2 of Monster Hunter Wilds drops, it drops after my normal stream time. And thus, yeah, Thursday, for more Pokemon Platinum, we're going to unlock more partners for the multi-battle tower. See you then, friends.